once again. Couple days. The number 2 defensive end, he's a 5-star. The number 8 defensive tackle, 4-star. And the number 5 offensive guard in the country, visiting today. This is huge. We're playing against Georgia State, so we're getting into the easier part of our schedule. We've already played against Arkansas. We played against UCLA. We played against Indiana. Beat all 3 of them handily. Got a little bit of a scare from Indiana last week. As you can see here, there's a little bit of talent on both rosters, so it's not, nobody really has a distinct edge. We obviously have a very good offense. They don't have a very good defense. We have a pretty solid defense, so we're just looking to continue knocking them down and moving on. And really, like I said, we just got to beat Georgia State this week. Shouldn't be a problem. Beat Arkansas. Blew them out of the water. That was the number 22 team in the country. Played UCLA. Shut them out. That was the number 18 team in the country. Played against Indiana, an undefeated team who was 1-0. Beat them pretty handily. So, Georgia State shouldn't be too big of a problem for us. Shouldn't be. So we're going to get the ball first. Playing at home today, obviously. Having a big recruiting weekend. So, looking forward to getting this thing underway. Williams is going to be the return man. And he's going to take the kickoff up the right side. And he's got a lot of room. He's across the 50, the 45, 40, and he's getting knocked out of bounds at the 35. 60-yard return to open the game. As you can see, Elliott Jacobs having a pretty solid season so far. He hasn't eclipsed the 300-yard mark but one time. So hopefully we can get that going today. We've got 2 freshman running backs that are having fantastic freshman seasons so far. Looking to continue those guys' progress. And we open up with a 12-yard catch to Sal, who is just staying perfect, staying awesome. So, 1 for 1 for 12 yards so far for Jacobs to open up the game. Sullivan is going to take this one up the right side. Cameron Sullivan gets 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. We've been using a lot more of the triple option. It's really, the offense has become much more dynamic now that we actually have 2 really solid running backs. And it's amazing how much more explosive your offense gets when you have a running back who is actually worth a dang. So, I think my running back the year before was like an 80... I want to say he was like an 82 overall. These guys are both 78s and they're freshmen. 78, 79 freshmen. They're going to be really, really good by the time that it's all said and done here at Texas San Antonio. As Greg Mosby gets his 2nd carry and he goes for 7 more yards. 1st and goal. Keeping that power offense just moving down the field here. They really read the option well that time, but Cameron Sullivan is just too good. 5-yard touchdown run. And Texas San Antonio takes the early 6-0 lead. 3:38 left in the first. And here comes the Texas San Antonio Roadrunners defense. Anchored by Tremaine Rodriguez and Brandon Smith, the talented defensive ends who have just been getting after it this year. They've been a little slow, but we're starting to see more of those guys in the secondary making big plays. We've got a freshman starting at free safety. We've got, of course, some very talented sophomore cornerbacks. And in the second level, at the linebacker position, we've got a couple of guys who are freshman red shirts that are, and a true freshman at middle linebacker that have been playing really, really well. So just looking to keep all that moving forward this week. Just progressing and getting better each week. Here's one of them, and Russ with a big hit. 2nd down and 5. Almost got the sack that time was Rodriguez. They come in a bunch formation, shotgun. Broken up that time by Brent Seymour, the senior redshirt playing this year. We're redshirting McCullough so that he can get a little more experience under his belt, and yeah, it's he's good. So 3rd and 5, chance to get off the field here. Sacked by Wilson. Loss of 7, and it's going to be 4th down and 12. Texas San Antonio's defensive line is just ferocious. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 16-yard line. Mosby in the backfield. He'll take the carry up the left side. He bounces out to the outside. Mosby has some room to run. One man to beat. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Texas San Antonio. An 84-yard run by Greg Mosby. What a run. Great blocking that time. And 6 points for Texas San Antonio as they go up 13-0, make it 14 with 1:41 left here in the 1st quarter. And the Roadrunners coasting right now over the Georgia State Panthers. Big run that time, 13 yards by Brian Erickson. Very nice. And it's going to be 1st down to 10 as he picks up about 12 or 13. And Jones is there to stop him for a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Pumping up the crowd here for this 2nd down. So it's a 1st down. Andre Little gets an 11-yard reception. This is a young defense, but a lot of talent on it. They haven't been performing up to what their standards are. And, last year these guys obviously had a huge season, these defensive ends. And 5-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. And they bring him down after a 17-yard gain. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Georgia State again. Oh, goodness. First and 10. Georgia State in Texas San Antonio territory. Seymour cannot corral it. It's going to be over his head, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Bad throw. And with 3 seconds left, this is most likely going to be the last play of the 1st quarter. 5 wide receivers. Wow. Just got out of that one, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10 when we come back in the 2nd quarter. But for right now, after 1, it's UTSA 14, Georgia State nothing. Yard catch in the secondary is falling asleep back there. The last couple of weeks, they just haven't had the same tenacity. 2 yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Georgia State, Brian Arrington on that one. Tackled after a gain of 5. Great coverage that time, and he just scrambles out of it.
This is the 11th play of this drive.
3rd down and 3. Texas San Antonio looking to force a field goal here. Foster gets him for a loss of 1, and it's 4th and 4. Excuse me. Under 4 minutes here. And they're going to kick a field goal, and it's good. 14-3, Texas San Antonio with 3:38 left here in the half. Perfectly balanced for Georgia State. Brad Jackson gets a 33-yard return, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Oh, man, he just misses Mike Stevens that time.
So it's 2nd and 10. On 22.
Stevens makes a man miss. Stevens gets hit and tackled after a 32-yard reception. It's going to be 1st down and 10. They move the ball quickly to the 26. 1st down and 10 for Texas San Antonio. Stevens tackled down after a 20-yard reception. 1st down and goal. First and goal for Texas San Antonio, about to make this a 3-possession game. And Cameron Sullivan walks into the end zone. 6-yard touchdown run, and it's 20-3 Texas San Antonio with 3:01 left here in the first half. And we're going to see the extra point come out here. And it is good, 21-3, 2:53 left in the half. And Texas San Antonio's defense is going to come out and try to do a little better than what they did last time. It was pretty rough, but Georgia State just marched right down the field and stopped them. Scored. And Jones gets the sack, loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for Georgia State. Second and 12 at the 23. And picks up 3 yards, just barely avoiding the sack from Rodriguez, who was coming in like a heat-seeking missile. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for the Georgia State Panthers. 1 of 3 on 3rd downs today. It's going to be a screen, and it's a loss of 4. 4th down and 13 forced by Texas San Antonio. And they're going to punt this ball away. Texas San Antonio is going to take over at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. The crowd is getting into it. He's got Sal downfield, and he almost brings it in. Last second gets poked away, but he had it and had him deep down the field. That would have been a huge play and a backbreaker for Georgia State. But instead, it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 44. Mike Stevens is always there to make the catch. 15 yards and a 1st down. Sal makes the 17-yard reception First and 10. That's his second of the day. And they're moving downfield. Ball at the 24. Come out with a single back, 4 wide. And they're going to hand it to Mosby. Mosby makes a man miss. Makes another man miss, and he picks up 11 yards, and it's a first and 10. And Greg Mosby is over the 100-yard rush mark on the day. First and 10 inside the 15 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. And Mosby picks up 5 more. We're going to come under a minute here. Second and 5. Under a minute left here in the half. And Cameron Sullivan down after an 8-yard gain. And it's going to be first and goal. First and goal for the Roadrunners. And Jacobs just takes it himself. A 1-yard touchdown run. And it's going to be 27-3. Texas San Antonio with the lead with 33 seconds left in the half. They make it 28. And Georgia State will take over at the 22-yard line with 21 seconds left here in the first half. And just absolute showcase by Texas San Antonio. No gain, loss of 1. Second and 11 for Georgia State, and they may just let this go to the half. If I were them, I would, and they do. And after one half of football, the number 13 Texas San Antonio Roadrunners are up 28-3 over the Georgia State Panthers. And the second half is underway with the touchback by Texas San Antonio, and Georgia State will get the ball at the 25-yard line. Sacked, and Rodriguez gets the sack. It should be his second of the game, coming in untouched. A loss of 8. And puts Georgia State back at their own 17-yard line. Second and 18. Incomplete pass. Third and 18 now. Georgia State get run off the field by this Texas San Antonio defense. They've been bringing pressure all day. Living in front of their quarterback's face. And forcing quick decisions. And Russ gets beat by Little, and he's going to be tackled just on the other side of the 50-yard line on a 34-yard reception. He just got beat right off the line. Can't do that. So they go from 3rd down and 18 to 1st and 10 and in Texas San Antonio territory. And he gets tackled after a gain of 1 by Brandon Smith. 2nd down and 9. Four wide receivers. They go with the draw. And he gets tackled after a gain of 1 more yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Another 3rd down opportunity for Texas San Antonio to get off the field here. And they're 2 of 5 on 3rd downs. 4 wide again. Shotgun. Rodriguez coming in. Rodriguez trying to get him, and they're going to get hit with a roughing the passer. Tremaine Rodriguez dove to try and get the quarterback, but it was too late. He got the ball out ahead of time. It would have been an incomplete pass, but instead, the roughing the passer will make it a 1st and 10 for Georgia State. Oh, goodness, that's frustrating. 28-3, Texas San Antonio. And a 3-yard run makes it 2nd down and 7. And a gain of 12 makes it 1st down and 10 for Georgia State. And he just throws this one away out of bounds, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 17-yard line. 3 times, 2 times they've had the opportunity to get Georgia State off the field on this drive. Couldn't do it. And Georgia State has moved the ball down, and this might be offsides. Nope. Sacked. A loss of 4, and it's going to be 3rd down and 14. Brandon Smith got him that time. So here we go again. They've converted 2 third downs on this drive already. It's 3rd down and 14. And it's incomplete. 4th and 14 here for Georgia State. 2:15 left in the 3rd, and they are going for it. They want points out of this. The way this game is gone, they need them. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun. Gonzalez with the interception. Gonzalez, he's going to try to cut it back across the field. He breaks a tackle, and he gets brought down just shy of the 25-yard line. And Texas San Antonio forces the turnover and will take over at the 24-yard line. Bam. And Mosby picks up about 7 on that one. With the clock ticking down on the 3rd quarter, Texas San Antonio up 28-3 on Georgia State. They go with the handoff. Nope, fake handoff. They're going. Oh, he gets hit as he throws. He had Mike Stevens wide open downfield, but gets hit as he threw. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3 at the 31-yard line. Sal makes the catch, 10 yards and a 1st down. And Texas, San Antonio looks like they're going to hurry up here. He hits Stevens. Stevens makes the man miss. Stevens spinning and picks up a huge gain, and it's going to be 1st down and 10. And they get the ball all the way down to the 13-yard line. 296 total yards of offense right now for Texas San Antonio. Oh, Sullivan might get this one. And he will. He's in. Touchdown, Texas San Antonio. And it's going to be 34-3 now with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the 3rd. That's going to be Sullivan's 3rd of the game. And a 43-yard reception as Russ gets beat again. And a 7-yard gain this time for Georgia State. almost intercepted by Gonzalez. That would have been his second of the game. And it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3. And another 3rd down conversion for Georgia State. And this defense just hasn't had it today. And it's incomplete at the end of 3. It's going to be Texas San Antonio 35, Georgia State 3. 4th quarter upcoming.
Not sure there's any hope for a comeback here in the 4th quarter. The Kirk halfway.
Sacked by Rodriguez, and it's going to be 3rd down and 14. That's another one. His 3rd of the game. And it's going to be 4th and 10. And an injured Panther down on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 10, and Georgia State going for it. They're 0 of 1 today on the one attempt they had earlier. Knocked away by Young, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Easy throws. And knocked away. Uh-oh. We just got to hang on for just a moment here. Good grief. Okay, so let's get this over with here. 35-3. Broken up. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Texas San Antonio now. Third and 10. Sal goes up and gets it. 44-yard reception. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Texas San Antonio. Almost caught. 2nd down and 10. It's Stevens, and Stevens gets down to the 5. It's going to be 1st down and goal for Texas San Antonio. Nice Stevens, 137 yards today. And he runs it in for a touchdown, 41-3. The number 13 team in the country is cruising on here in the 4th quarter. And Georgia State coming out here with 3:16 left, trying to salvage something. Rodriguez gets him after a gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Two sacks for Rodriguez today. I formation. Sanders is going to get him for a loss of 3. 3rd down and 9. Third down and 9 for Georgia State. And it's going to be 4th down and 5. And Texas San Antonio is going to get the ball back with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Steve Carroll's going to come in. He's going to hit Huff, who picks up about 16. Picks up 3. It's going to be 2nd down to 7. Under 2 minutes left here. And Huff drops it. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Three of 3 on 3rd downs here for Texas San Antonio. And Huff picks up the 1st down. And 1:34 left here in the game. Texas San Antonio up 42-3. And Sullivan's going to take this one up the right side, and he picks up 15. We go to the left side with Sullivan, and it's a 4-yard run. Sullivan picks up 6 more and a first down. And he's up to 60 on the day. And he's down at the 1-yard line. First and goal. Burnett's in for this one. They toss it out to him, and he's going to get in the end zone with 19 seconds left. Texas San Antonio up 48-3 over Georgia State, and that's basically going to wrap this one up. 8 seconds left, ball at the 30. Probably just going to expect a run play here and take this one home. So they get 11 yards, and that might be the last play of the game with Texas San Antonio beat Georgia State 49-3. And that is all she wrote. It's final. And we're going to see Texas San Antonio improved to 4-0 this week. Pretty much just a really good game there. 2.1 yards rushing, hell yeah. Boom. We get 1, 2, 3 commitments this week. A tight end, left outside linebacker, and a wide receiver. And we're going to have to fight it out for 3 guys here. 4 guys. Looks like so. 1 4-star and 2 3-stars, so, you know. Yep. Good news is they're going to be good if they're 3-stars, because, I mean, they were only guys I've had visit are the guys that, you know, have proven themselves worthy to me. So, I'll have him come this week. Might be able to get him because he's got a full list. So we got 1 guard, 2 guards. Basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to find what do I need. You know, what kind of players have I not signed in this class? Who have I not got on my radar that I do need, and who's available, because offensive linemen are always the most difficult ones to get. Yeah, defensive linemen too. So we're just going to see which of these guys are going to make the cut here. So this guy definitely. We jump all the way inside the top 20 after this week. So getting a good little mix of guys here. BYU somehow the #1 class, but Virginia Tech signed good so far. You can see these are the only 2 schools that have signed a 5-star. And I've got how many on my board right now? I've got 1, Only one. Interesting. So there you go. We got 2 gems committed to the team. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, that's it for this video.